Hey guys, we're out here in the cornfield, just checking on things. We did something a little bit different this year. We planted two varieties on this field. One's a conventional variety and one is a Roundup Ready variety. So if you look down this row, you see how, the side on the right, a little bit lighter green, and the one on the left is a darker green. The one on the left is the conventional, and the one on the right is the Roundup Ready. Now I don't know that converts to yield, and we'll be doing a weighing thing, and I'll have yield maps to determine what yields best. But conventional seed was a lot cheaper, and this is on corn on soybean ground. They both look really good, so we'll see how it ends up in the fall. But just thought I'd show that. I got two dogs with me today. One's my aunt's dog, Marty, and then there's Bailey, who's our dog. So Bailey's pretty used to walking in the cornfields. Marty not so much, but she's learning. So but yeah, pretty nice day out. It's about 83 degrees. It's June 14th. The rows are closing real nice. That's one thing we like about the 22-inch rows, is they close faster versus the 30s, and that helps with weed control. We sprayed these weeds here. They got pretty tall, but they seem to be dying. So getting pretty nice and crispy. This is water hemp. It's pretty much our main problem nowadays. So we just spray Lotus and atrazine on that, and does the job. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got. So I might show you a clip of the navy beans or soybeans, something like that next. So I'm here in the other cornfield we got here. And this is corn on corn. So this is all, there's my wild dog. This is all corn on corn, and it's a Roundup variety. And part of it's a triple stack, which means it has insect repellent traits as well, basically, for like corn rootworm, corn borer, that kind of stuff. And that seed's a lot more expensive than anything else. But for corn on corn, this is like the third year of corn on corn, so you're supposed to, you can get more disease the more years you do corn. But I don't know, it looks pretty good. This is kind of a tougher spot. The corn just isn't quite as tall. But here the weeds are pretty much dead. So we're happy with that. But we could really use a rain. These fields, especially around here, haven't had a rain for about a month now. And you can see the cracks in the soil. So where the planter ran, there's a crack that goes there. And that's not a real big deal, but as the summer goes on, if we don't get any more moisture, it might be a problem, because the rain kind of helps the soil release more nutrients, helps the organic matter, and then it also breaks down the fertilizer that we apply in the spring and fall. This was all spring applied, both the nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, and sulfur. But yeah, I'm real happy how this looks here. I don't know if it's quite what the difference between right there is and right here, but this is really nice looking corn. So hopefully we can get a shot of rain and help the corn out even more, but we'll see. Markets have been going up the past week here, and that's good. Most of the countries, I looked at a drought map, is 57% of the corn growing regions in the United States are in a drought right now. And that's including minor crop areas and major. And when you look at the map, the major crop areas, I bet it's even higher than 57%. So if this continues throughout the summer, we could see an even bigger rally in the markets, which would be a good thing. But then the cost of everything else goes up too. So we don't like that necessarily, but it's part of the business. So yeah, and then here we have a bit of a drown out spot. So that's what's crazy about these fields in particular. It's planted in the pretty dry dirt, and then we got maybe 1.5 inches of rain, and even that was enough to do that on that spot. So I'm looking at putting some more tile into this field. The neighbor pattern tiled that field right there, and that's soybeans right now. I think he drills his soybeans. Yeah, so that's kind of the update on this corn field. You can see all this trash out here, all the corn residue from previous 3 years. It's a little more of a hassle to plant into than just regular soybean ground, but hasn't really affected the stand too bad in this field. Some years it's a lot worse than this, but this year I'm pretty happy. So, but this will probably be the last year it's corn on corn. I'm looking at doing some navy beans. Hopefully I can get a contract. This year they were cutting acres by like 2,000. I think they grow like 11,000 total. And they cut down their acres to try and keep the price good for the growers that still had contracts. So we'll see what next year, if there are any contracts available, and because navy beans are a good crop to grow. The weed control is a lot more difficult. The timing has to be pretty exact, but they're more profitable than soybeans, so we like that.